Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Thabo, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the uploads, and also give this video a thumbs up because it will help this channel grow. In today's video, we'll be discussing the latest Kaizer Chiefs transfer news. According to the number one African journalist, Mickey Jr., Kaizer Chiefs have been offered Stefan Aziz Ki from Wydad Casablanca for the remainder of the season. It's a loan deal estimated to be around $100,000 or less. And if you look at this player, guys, the reason why I think it can be a great addition to this Kaizer Chiefs side, in the 2024-2025 season, this player scored 21 goals, right, for young Africans in Tanzania. He scored 21 goals, and guys, this is an elite output considering that this guy is a number 10, is a playmaker. We're not talking about a striker, and he was the most clinical player in East Africa. Remember guys, I'm not talking about a striker, but believe me when I tell you that he was the most clinical player in the whole of East Africa. So that means here we are talking about a prolific goal scorer, right? Even though he's not a traditional number 9. But let me tell you that this loan fee was deemed too high by Kaizer Chiefs management. They turned down this offer. And now, so this is highlighting a serious problem in the Kaizer Chiefs quest for the title, because look at how teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates are spending big to secure the best players, teams that are serious about winning the league. And I know some of you might say that we have a lot of players, but in that number 1 department, in that number 10 department, we've been lacking. And actually, that's the most important department that I think Kaizer Chiefs need to bolster right now, because right now, at this point, I think Kaizer Chiefs are sitting at more than 320 shots at goal. As I said it in my previous video, that we are sitting on more than 320 shots at goal, and we only have converted, I think, 14 goals at this point, up to 14 goals to this point. And so that means our conversion rate is about 4.2%. And if you look at teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, they are operating at double that efficiency. So that means Kaizer Chiefs have been very, very poor when it comes to converting their chances to goal. But again, when we look at shots at goal, yes, it might be 320. It sounds like it's a lot, but were they clear-cut chances? Because every time you just kick the ball in the opposition box, it counts, right, as a shot at goal. But it doesn't necessarily mean that all those shots were clear-cut chances. We've been lacking also when it comes to creating clear-cut chances in the middle, and this means that the creative burden entirely falls on Gaston Sereno. And Gaston Sereno, guys, is 34 years old. He's no longer that explosive kid who can give you a full 90 minutes. And you can see that also these coaches are trying to manage him, because this season he's been deployed as a super sub. He's been coming from the bench in most games. And another player that we have in that department is Mduduzi Shabalala. But also, if you look at Nduduzi Shabalala, he hasn't been that consistent. So, guys, when you talk, Stefan Aziz Ki could have addressed these issues that Kaizer Chiefs are having right now. And to be honest, I'm disappointed at how our management move. We also wanted Puso Ditejane, but they were moving funny because Bobby Mutaung was calling the boy's father. I don't know what they were trying to achieve. Kaizer Jr. was also calling the boy. Maybe they were hoping to convince him, or they thought they might get him for free. And also now there are rumors circulating that they've signed Thabo Moloisane from Stellenbosch because his contract is ending at the end of the season, but they would rather wait to get him for free. But we are moving funny. I don't think we are moving like a big club. You know, we always want things for free. Like Kaizer Chiefs doesn't want to spend when it comes to players. I don't think like they are really serious about players. And I think the reason why Nasreddine Nabi left the club, it might be because they didn't want to get the players that he wanted. Because even if these players that they signed for our co-coaches, yes, they signed them while Nabi was still here, but these are the players that Kaizer Chiefs wanted even before Nabi came to this country. And these co-coaches, like the likes of Kanyiso Mayo, they wanted him before he goes to Belarusi. That they've always wanted Velebai. So you can tell that Kaizer Chiefs doesn't want to spend when it comes to players, and I doubt if they will ever get us a proper coach, because coaches that know their story like Pitso Musimani and Rulani Mukwena, they will obviously recommend players, but I doubt if the management will get those players, because it seems like we are always chasing free agents. So this guy, Stefan Aziz Ki, guys, is a very good player, and what I like about him is that also he has a strong physical presence, which is something that I think Gaston Sereno doesn't have, and power at his feet. And this guy can, score goals out of nothing from 25 yards out. This guy can score a goal. Also, if you remember in the Toyota Cup, he scored against us, suggesting that he can unlock PSL defenses. And never mind his stats, way that, North African teams, they are not that patient. He hasn't played much there. He only, has about 7 appearances, and he scored a goal, but he was still trying to find himself, still trying to adapt. But you guys will let me know what you think about this player in the comment section. If you think Kaizer Chiefs, the management made the right decision, or if you think we are sleeping on an opportunity to compete for the title. And I believe that this player, guys, could have made a huge impact, could have been a great addition for this Kaizer Chiefs side. And another player that I wanted to talk about is this player from Cape Town City. What's his name? Xhosa Manyama. Is it Manyane or Munyane? The 20-year-old. He's been signed by Kaizer Chiefs on a loan deal. Kaizer Jr. and Mutaung said they wanted to bolster the DDC team to try and retain their title, their league title. So, and I think also he was signed to replace Thulani Mabaso, since he's been given a 3-year contract to be with the senior team permanently. So I think this boy might have been signed, and it remains to be seen whether they will turn this move into a permanent move, because I think this is a very good player. They can also keep him. Last season, this player was playing in the US, in the MLS Next Pro. I think it's their reserve league. He's been playing there in 2025. Let me not say last season. 2025, he was playing there, and this season, now in 2026, he will be with us. So again, what I like about this player, he's a regular in the under-20 Bafana side. He was also part of the squad that clinched the COSAFA Cup in 2024. So he also has a very good engine, almost a similar profile to Sibongiseni Mthethwa. So I think he's one for the future. If they make this deal permanent and let the boy develop, I believe that and guys, you can see that at Kaizer Chiefs, like one thing that I like about them now is the fact that also they are trying so hard. I think Team Sugas made them realize that they've been sleeping on talent, guys, because they develop proper players. So them letting go of Puso Ditejani then is doing very well, and also this boy is it Ndamane, who went to Mamelodi Sundowns, the defender who comes from their development. Omega Mtaka doing well at Stellenbosch. Because the last player that I want to talk about is Nkosana Mbuthu. They loaned him out as well, and I think at this point Kaizer Chiefs loaned out about 3 players from the DDC. They're trying to make them get minutes and experience. So this shows you that they are preparing these boys for the future. I think they are now taking their development serious after this Puso Ditejane thing. And also when it comes to Nkosana Mbuthu, I think this boy actually is also one of those who Nabi liked, and he almost got promoted. I think he was promoted though, but the mistakes that he made on our Toyota Cup, if you remember, when Aziski scored that goal, the mistake was coming from him, from the youngster. But other than that mistake, I feel like the boy is very, very good. But I can understand the Kaizer Chiefs is a pressure cooker, so this is good that they loaned him out to get more minutes, more game time, and develop him further. So if you look at this boy again, he's not just that what is it, a left back a full back who just overlaps and play those crosses into the box. He likes also to tuck into the midfield, a tactic that is often used by Pep Guardiola. Even Nabi preferred that sometimes, so it gives you a numerical superiority in the midfield. And again, if you look at this boy, he has 4 assists, and that's an elite output, guys, considering that he's a fullback, because he has about 4 assists in the 2024-2025 season. His passing accuracy is averaging on about 88%. So that means he's also good and comfortable at the ball. So his passing accuracy is also very, very good. So he's one for the future. I believe that now they are trying to make him develop further, get more experience, and when he comes back, hopefully they will give him more minutes and make him fight for his spot in that left back position. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the video, and I would like to hear what you guys think regarding this transfer news. Leave your opinions in the comment section below. Let's engage. I like it when you engage about football, because also I'm learning from you as much as you guys are learning some of the things from me. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Danko.